What's good, YouTube? In today's video, I'm just about to give you a car design video. Nice car design and setting video for 2023. So let's just start off with this car. It's the Endpoint Ecal from the Octane. Something clean. I have normal OEMs. I have black standard. If you have Alpha Boost, use Alpha Boost. If you don't have black standard, use sparkles, normal standard. You know, it's how it looks in game. Looks like really clean in game. Give it 1 second. Look right here. Really clean car. Feels really like fast. If you want any RCS decals, you can get this and maybe a few more. You can have whatever trail. I maybe prefer classic or whatever black trail you have. I'm using black light speed for this. You know, it's just simple car design. Black standard. Oh, just nice and sweaty and clean. Alright, next car. Sorry for like it takes a little while loading. Because you know there's no colors in free play for cars, so unfortunately. Alright, next car. We have the Brazil car. I use black OEMs on it. Same thing as everything else. But an exhibition match is gonna take like 2 seconds to load. Well, a little bit longer sometimes, but nice, sweaty car. And it's so fast and clean. If you got it in the World Cup, you should probably use it. You can use whatever boost, whatever trail. It's just like really clean. Really fast car. Wow, I just missed that. I just feel like a little bit faster with this car for no reason. You can use any wheels you want if you don't have black OEMs or gray OEMs. I'm using gray OEMs. It looks just like black, but it's like way cheaper. Wow, that was so bad. I recommend this car design to anyone who got it. Use whatever boost. If you have Reapers, it looks pretty clean. Next car is the Beast Mode car. You need pin in neural network. This for blue team, Cobalt neural network for blue team, and Crimson neural network for red team. Use these colors: darkest blue, darkest red, and like kind of like a middle blue. This you can make it black if you want, but I use this. I'll make this a little bit brighter. Nice. This is my main car right now. This and French Fennec are my main cars right now. I use them 90% of the time. I just recently got it. And just have a look at it. Just, oh my god. I could literally use the rest of this video. I could spend the rest of this video talking about how good this car is. Get it on red team. I think red team looks a little bit cleaner than blue team. No, this is a nice car overall. If you have it, I definitely recommend it, and it's kind of easy to get. If you have like a decent amount of credits, you can use whatever boost, you know. You can also get Crimson Standard if you want to save money, especially if you have if you were Legacy. You already have a blue standard, so you can just get Crimson Standard and just neural network. If you have the normal neural network, like just the normal, not painted, you can just put like the main color on like red, and then the secondary on whatever you want, or blue and the secondary whatever you want, and it just kind of makes the same thing. I wish like normal neural network was straightable, because I wouldn't have had to buy these two, because I can make whatever colors for normal neural network. So if you don't have these colors but you have the normal one, that's even better, because you can make whatever. You can make lime, pink, you can make whatever. I just want to keep on playing this car, but I don't have. I shouldn't. Alright, next car. Let's see what we have. We have the French Fennec, alright? This car is one of my favorite cars to play with. One worse, I call it a Gold Fennec, and it's kind of like the same thing, but the cars were a little different. You like see it later in the video, but it's basically Fennec, no decal. You need add a nice pearl. You can use whatever for the secondary color. It wouldn't really change. So all you need is add a nice pearl. I use this purple. Some people use blue. But yeah, I use this yellow. If you were to use a darker color, you know, that yellow would be better. If you use a brighter color, this yellow would be clean. Orange team right here. Some people use this like around like from right here. Yeah, like this kind of like square 1 2 3 4, and mostly people use the one in the middle, but this one looks better for me. You can use whatever colors in this. If you have purple standard or pink standard, this would be really good. Some people use this, but I don't really like it that much. It's just like so good for no reason. I don't know why. It just feels like clean. You can use whatever booze. If you have box money, use alpha booze. If you don't have any, pay standard. Just use normal, standard, or just sparkles. Try to get burst out of sparkles if you could. Looks really clean. I just feel so fast. I already feel way faster with this car. Join blue team. Looks so clean. Yeah, that's it for this car. You can use classic. I think I might put classic on because I don't think black light speed really matches with this. But yeah, if you have black standard, or if you have enough credits but not enough, if you have credits but not enough to get black standard, try to get gray standard. Gray standard looks just like black, or just very standard sparkles. It's like a Stella decal. I don't even use it for real. Just I'm not gonna show it to you. Just like have Crimson Stella. It looks really good on my team. I use it on free play a little bit. Springtide. I think everyone has this. Octane. I'm not gonna show it. I think it was a Lemino decal. So I don't think everyone has it. You can try it out. You can try out any other one of these decals. It's my full black Carmine Corp Fennec. If you have Legacy and you have blue standard, I recommend you to use this. If you have enough money to get like if you have like 300 to 400 credits, I'm using PlayStation prices. You can easily just get it on you can easily get sky blue standard, or you can keep black standard. The black of this car looks pretty black. Looks really clean. It is kind of like a dark blue though, but like you barely realize in some maps. You know, just wow, I just missed that. No, just feel really fast. Let me check if it's different warranty. No, it's not. Yep, just nice sweaty car. If you want it, go and get it. You do need to spend money. That's the only way you can get this car. You have to spend money on it, but it's alright. So pretty good. This is like a mix of both of these. I'm not really gonna show it. Cause like one is for blue team, one is for orange team. I call this free play fending because I just use this in free play. So it's just the bedeviled and the bedeviled decal and the darkest red, darkest black, but you don't really need to change the colors. It just looks kind of like black in free play. Cause you know free play makes like cars look like terrible. This anodized pearl, which is one I mostly use, just looks ugly. No, this is a nice car. Wait, do I have Bolt too? I have two of these, so I'm just gonna. Alright. This is my, like, more. I like this car more than the other one from the Carbon Corp. I used to, like, main it for, like, a whole week. Never took it off. Really clean, especially in free play, too. Look at it, it's just. I was not trying to score that, by the way. Ah. Ah. Nice car. SSG. I'm not gonna show the rest of these. Just SSG and Dignitas. Really clean, nice. Go try it out. This is the first killer slash Nolly car design. I know other proceeds if I'm just call it first killer slash Nolly. Near network and the darkest colors. Darkest blue, darkest whatever. You can use sparkles, you can use whatever. No, if I was looking for Mercy and a sparkle so I can use this car. Make it look better. It's so clean. Yeah, that's pretty clean. I'm sick, so yeah. I have a hard time breathing a little bit. Just had to tell you that. You probably realized I started the video, but yeah. Still grinding. Alright, let's go. Call this Hulk Spider-Man fan, kiss Hulk Spider-Man. Alright. Hulk Spider-Man, this is Spider-Man. No, red and blue. Mostly red, a little bit of blue. And if you have a Toon Sketch, or like it's like something about space, like a paint finish. I forgot what it's called, but main color is like matte or glossy, whichever one you want. Really clean. I was not trying to squirt that, by the way. It's really one of those cars you just want to use. Alright. Next car, we have really nice car. I've not seen the car, but I'm gonna call it a really nice car. One of my friends, his name is Diva. He always sees this car. I'm not gonna give it too much of a preview. I know why I have freaking matte on it, because I'm pretty sure it uses glossy. Yep, this car design right here. If you want Abjack's car, you can do this. Oh yeah, not that. If you want Abjack's car, you can just do this. Apparently Jack uses something pretty similar to that. We have Chronic MG88. If you ever watched Chronic play, you've seen him either use the first Killer Non-League car design I showed you a few minutes ago, maybe like a minute ago, or he uses this one. I don't think he's ever used any car design except for these two. He uses sparkles. He's like the main reason why I want Burnt Sienna Sparkles, because he uses Burnt Sienna Sparkles. You can use Alpha Boost if you have it, probably don't, or if you just have Bacchus mod. I don't know, I haven't got that much power. First Killer also uses this car. So if you want to ever be low, First Killer, he uses, I think, Alpha Boost, but most of the time he just uses the dark car. Sometimes he uses the Anodized Paraphenic. I know exactly what color he uses, but I know he uses that once in a while. Nice car. Alright, next car. We have the fully default Fennec. Everything is default. AKA apparently Jack Fennec. He uses this, like exactly this. It's not like really a full default if you think about it, but yeah. Like making I don't use this, I'm gonna just delete it. This is the Evil Gold Fennec. How do you show you the French Fennec? This is like basically the same thing, but like barely different. Still a difference, so I'm gonna just count it because, you know, just this much. But like when you use it in game, you realize that, yeah. Then like main color change, this. Nice car, full stock octane. Colors is darker gold. I'm gonna show you guys this one in game. Basically, darkest blue. Nice color. Doesn't look good in main menu, but trust, it looks pretty good in game. This, that. I think Khaled and TRK. I think any Saudi Arabian player, whenever they use a Fennec with Anodized Pearl, they probably use this car. Or they use the other one I'm about to show you in a second. It doesn't look good in the main menu, but it looks so clean in game. Y'all use this. Looks nice, I can't even lie. That's the worst flippy set I've ever had, but still flippy set. Like orange team is pretty good. I like the orange team on this. Redirect. Go up, up, up. Alright. Nice car. Default black Fennec. I think I have a decal on this. Yeah, I have Nitty Gritty. You can barely see it. Cause like you see, wait, let me show you something. Look at the if you look at the Fennec, you realize like wait, kind of gets a little bit darker if you put on a decal. If you put on a decal, it looks a little bit darker. So I just use like the smallest decal on the Fennec so I can barely see it. Cause if I just change the colors a little bit, you can see, oh yeah, there's a difference. So you can barely see it. In game, you could kind of see it, but barely. Like right here. Like if you see it in game, the top lines of it, you can kind of see it. Arsenal's hero bands, you can just go search up Arsenal. I have Kobo your bands. I don't know what your bands he has, but you can use whatever from here to here. Apparently Jack, I already showed you guys that one. Dark's MG88, the really Meki player Dark, he uses this exact MG88. He doesn't use black standard, but he uses like normal standard, but on box one he uses Alpha Boost. No, this is really clean. MG88. I think Violent Panda used this at first, but he didn't use like exactly this car. Boom. Nice. All this Fennec is basically default Fennec, like actual default colors. But I use black Sandicus. It's really hard to use normal. The Starktane. Black Neural Network is basically the first Killer Nolly car, but actually wait, let me show you something. The first Killer Nolly, you forgot to do this, but you can just do this. Looks way better. When like a thing pops up on the top, it looks way better. So basically this is like same thing but with Cristianos and the thing in the top. Alright, go Fennec. Alright. This is a Fennec I mostly use 90% of the time when I use the Fennec. Well, not 90, but like most of the time. I say like 70, realistically. The orange team is basically the same thing as the darker goat. I'm not actually sure the colors when I go back to my menu. I forgot to show you the colors. This is literally called darker goat because this one's a little bit brighter. It's still pretty like black. But when I use this car, I just feel like more like it's more sensitive. Like my stick is more sensitive, but I can also like control it. I don't explain it. Yeah, I'm just a lot of placebo. But if it makes you play better, is it really bad? No, it's really good if it makes you play better. I don't think there's something like good or bad placebo, but for Rocket League, I guess there is. Well, I don't think there's. Probably is. Shoot! Wow, that's a nice shot. Yeah, I think I actually tried to shoot down on that. That was like the worst shot ever. Just feels like way more like sensitive and just good. Like when I use it, like my freaking sense just went up by so much. It just feels like smooth. I just want to keep on using it for the rest of the video. These are the colors for it. It's same anodized pearl. blue. It's not the darkest blue. You can make it a little bit lighter. Either one of these two work. But right now I'm using that. Using this orange, this purple or pink, whatever. This is like decal you have to buy from the item shop. At one point, Rocket League gave us free credits and I got this decal. Make it really black. I have denim on. There's like one thing you can put on the top, make it look fully black. I forgot, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, wait, window actually looks pretty clean. But it doesn't make it as black as denim. So I just use like anodize on it. You can use normal EMs. Black standard, of course. Full black car, basically. This is a dark swing that make you play dark. I'm not gonna really show you this look. It's just darkest blue, black, anodized glassy, darkest red, kind of same thing. I call this baby because I used to made this for so long. You see a knife figuration decal, the France one. You can use any other one. I already showed you the Brazil one. TRK's card design is basically the same thing, but TRK uses like kind of like a purplish. I'm not gonna show you guys this one because I basically have this is. It's not really flits, but yeah, it's basically same as the Hulk Spider-Man, but it's just blue and red, blue, red. This one's a little bit too dark. Let me just do this. Nice. Monster Cat, basically the same thing. I created this myself. I use anodized part, make it a little bit darker. I can just use anodized if I want it. I think anodized looks a little better. Use whatever. I created this. I don't really use it that much. Just when I feel like it, I just use it. I'm not gonna show you guys this one. You can just use it. Really easy to use. And we're back. That's it for today's video. In the day, actually, I forgot to give you my settings. Alright, so basically, screen layout, vertical, cross-platform play on. These supposed to be high. If you're having lag problems, you can just like switch them out. I use CSCS because it helps with my lag more. You can turn this off. Sometimes it helps. I don't really care about extra mode. I'm USE, so I just use that. Game status, display level, all stats. You can just have it off. These settings, first of all, go custom. Camera shake is off 100% of the time. Field of view 109, 110, 110, but just use 110. Distance use 280 to 260, 260 to 280, 270 is in the middle. Height, the same thing, use the middle. For angle, from -5 to -3, I like -3 because I feel better. Stiffness, I mean, you can really like play around with it, whichever one helps you out. So speed, you can make it whatever. I'm not going to show you my binds because you probably not copy my binds. Don't copy my binds, but if you're new to the game, use these two: jump, boost R1, power slide L1, arrow L2, like free arrow L2. Focus on ball cam, triangle, view, right view, doesn't really matter. Oh, right, use a square, but right now I use R1. I use L1 more. The rest of this doesn't really matter. Interface, make this all the way up. Colorblind mode can be on if you want. Force default team colors if you don't like colors people make in private matches. Volume, you can make it whatever. I allow quick chat with everyone, allow everything, everyone, open mic, party, extras, doesn't really matter, anything. Alright, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys like and subscribe and see it. And comment whatever you need to comment. And I'll see you later.